My people, now I'm not in nature, but I got a message and I hope it resonates later. Yeah. Obviously, I'm on my spiritual journey. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. You know, but I know quite a little bit, and I try to like share and be the person that I am every day. You know. I realize when you're walking with the Most High and you're on your spiritual journey, yeah, it's like there come a point. There come a point on the journey where, or me personally, like, I'm making a lot of mistakes. It's like I feel like I'm going through a phase of just like dark times, you know what I'm trying to say? And it don't make sense because it's like I'm trying to better myself here. You know, when you're spiritual, you're trying to go that way. But then I feel like life, certain situations in life keep coming at me, and I feel like it's taking me like off the edge, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, that messed me up a little bit, you know. And I still kind of I'm still battling with certain things up to this day, certain dark moments in my life here, and I just don't understand. But it's like the reason why I want to share this video, because I'm getting more understanding about it, and I'm realizing what's happening, you know, on my journey, what's really happening. When you're on your spiritual journey, yeah, it's like you're trying to leave your old self behind, yeah, the old ego kind of self, yeah, for you to then enter like a new phase, you know what I'm trying to say, to enter this new phase in your life, yeah. But before you enter that new phase, you have to go through some dark moments where you're just constantly making mistakes, yeah, and you're constantly just doing stuff that you're basically, it's like I think it's like a withdrawal phase. You're letting all that old self out. So you're just making all these mistakes. You're doing all this stuff that your old self believed in. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously when we got chucked into the system, the stuff that we grew up believing in, the way our mind was programmed. So when we're trying to like enter this new phase in our spiritual journey, it's like it's like your old self is letting all that out. But that part, yeah, the reason why I want to share this video, because that phase, where you're going through that phase, it can mess people up, especially when people are trying to change. It can mess you up because you might feel like, I'm trying to better myself, I'm trying to vibrate high, I'm trying to be a better spiritual person, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but then my actions is not really backing up certain things that I'm doing in my life, you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm a person, when I make mistakes or when I go through dark times, I beat myself up a lot, you know? And when you beat yourself up, it could get to a point where you want to give up, you know what I'm trying to say? So the reason I want to make this video, I just want to let anyone know that whoever's on their spiritual journey, or if you're walking the Most High, you got to understand that phase is very necessary. That phase where you feel like you're doing stuff that you're going through a dark time in your life, basically. Yeah, that phase is necessary. Trust me, because that phase here is for you to get to the next phase. You have to like kind of let go of the old you. So you almost have to like, it's a weird one. I don't know how to explain it. You almost have to embrace that dark moment. You have to embrace it. But when I say embrace it, don't embrace it to the point where you're letting it dominate you or you're enjoying it. No, you're trying to change, yeah. But don't neglect that dark bit. Don't neglect that bit where you're making all these mistakes, because you have to go through that dark phase, yeah, to get to the next phase, like your new life, yeah. Your soul has to kind of rebirth itself, yeah. So it's like it's letting go of all the old stuff. So you're doing things in the physical form which don't make sense, but your soul is getting rid of the ego. It's getting rid of all the ego kind of program and the ego habits, yeah. So what I'm saying is don't beat yourself up when you're going through that phase on your journey, because that phase is a tricky one. It can really mess with people. Like I'm saying, it can make people self-doubt and give up on their spiritual journey and their walk with the Most High. But it's a phase where you have to embrace, because it's setting you up remember, every day we're growing. You understand? Every day we're growing and becoming. Especially if you're serious about your walk with the Most High, and you're serious on your spiritual journey, you got to understand that every day you're growing. Yeah. So life's gonna test you and bring bring a lot of stuff your way. Like for example, what I'm talking about, this dark moment. Yeah. And I just want to encourage anyone, please don't give up. Especially if you're on your spiritual journey, don't give up when things don't seem like it's going right. When you're trying to, your intentions is good. You're trying to like better yourself, yeah. Just don't give up, man. It's part of the process, and I'm realizing that because I'm on my journey and I'm walking with the Most High, right? And a lot of people think, oh, when you're on your spiritual journey, like I said, people think things is gonna be all nice, and things is gonna be, oh yeah, I'm happy, yeah, look at me, man, I'm a spiritual person, yay. But you have to understand, you're gonna have to go through a dark moment where you're doing stuff that you just don't understand. Why am I doing this? Or what's going on? Understand? So for me, I'm just letting people know, embrace that part, because without the dark, you can't get to the light, the real light. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the real light, not this fake image light that a lot of people put on nowadays, acting like they're something that they're not, or acting like, you know what I mean? When you really want to become who you're supposed to become, you're gonna have to go through a phase where you seem like you're going the other way. Yeah, you seem like you're going downhill, but you're not. That phase, you have to go down to come back up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's an important phase on the journey, on the spiritual journey. It almost feels like self-destruction. Yeah, it almost feels like you're fucking yourself up. Like you're in a dark, like a lonely kind of dark phase in your life. But it's like I'm just saying, it's important to go for it. The reason why I'm talking like this, because I'm realizing, it's because I'm on my journey, I'm realizing that I've been making mistakes and I've been doing stuff, and I'm like, why am I, I feel like a hypocrite sometimes. I'm like, I'm trying to become this person, why am I going through this phase of, you know what I'm saying, doing all this, I don't know, man. It's a weird one. But then I'm realizing it's part of the journey. Yeah, it's part of the journey. It's like the dark night of the soul. You have to go through that dark phase here to get to the light. And it can be, like I said, it can throw people off their journey and make people give up. So I just want to share this video to let people know, don't give up. It's important to go through that phase. Yeah, it's very important to embrace it. Embrace them demons. Because them demons, yeah, you're releasing them so you can enter the new, you know what I'm trying to say, that new light, that new you. But yeah, man, that was just the video. Just want to kind of share this quickly, just to let people know, don't beat yourself up when you're trying to get away from the OG. You have to go through that dark phase to get to the new you. Yeah, that's just the video, my people. Look after yourself. Take it easy. Peace.